this, and potentially whenever Night Stalker feels like coming down bot, probably during the first night, both those heroes. But General's okay here. Again, not that much burst damage and tank score, not really good for Shadow Poison quite yet, and Enchantress is a very, very speedy hero, so she's kind of tricky to catch with that Shadow Poison, but yeah, I think General should be pretty safe.
Okay. Well, he hasn't gone for any points in Untouchable yet. A little bit of a different build, but just relying upon his speed and that Orb of Venom to get a little bit of that damage over time going in, as Snako sort of man up against Ghost Stick there, able to take the Bounty Rune and then run away. But a couple bashes also. Ghost Stick possible to go for that one, but with Crystallize coming in, he's going to back out. So nice little win there. Anything else to really keep our eyes on? Like I said, man, Dendi is really putting the hurt to FN here in the mid lane. It's 8-6 right now versus 3-0.
Yeah, Conquer's not nearly as good of a dual mid support as Night Stalker in these situations. Night Stalker has like 2 more armor, and he started out with boots first, so he's allowed to be way more aggressive. Actually, Roger in general just has like a ton of gold. Already 1 blade of attack for his phase boots, so it's not surprising that FN's having a tough time. Right now, Miposhka, he doesn't want to have to spend too much time mid. He wants to go back to the bot lane and help out Silent, but looks like General has been moved somewhat out of the bot lane, so yeah, right now Miposhka is just trying to stack ancients for his Medusa.
Okay. Well, they've got a couple of different stacks going on right now for the Ancients. General also making a stack over there in the bottom side. So there's a lot of different possibility here to come and contest. TA capable of taking them a little bit earlier, but do you think that maybe Empire is going to opt to go in there and try and contest her when those Ancients do start to go down?
At the minimum, I would want them to block it. Both teams should really be interested in blocking us on the mid lane this bit.
Yeah, X4, they pull him back in. Not really too much to be done with that yet. It's just trying to bring Roger's life down a little bit. It's getting close to nighttime too. Gotta be careful here.
Yeah, so it's a relatively simple investment to just, you know, plop down a Sentry Ward. I know Vangscore is sitting on one with his Sentry on the Shadow Demon, and there's very little reason you shouldn't be aware of it when you have heroes like Medusa on. But it is first night now. Roger's heading to the bot lane, and Miposhka's mirroring that movement.
Yep. They realized that he was there. They saw him down by the bottom Bounty Rune, and Silent can't really stay in this lane right now. It hasn't been able to stay close to his tower, and so because of that, Roger, he's going to now head back towards mid and see if they can get something done on FN. He does have 2 points in Void, so no silence for the Queen of Pain.
He just keeps on heading down bot. He now finally successfully dewards this cliff ward.
No.
But I think the damage has already been done. He has phase boots completed though, so Roger is, like I said, getting an exceptional amount of farm on what is effectively a dual lane Night Stalker.
Oh, Silent. If he is not careful here. Doesn't have mana shield up, but not the biggest deal in the world. They are going to disrupt that stack, the Shadow Poison, try and clear through it, but yeah, nothing really doing. But a very passive start to this game so far. With nighttime up, it feels like it has to be on Roger to make the first move.
But he's trying, and I don't really think it's entirely necessary. Like, you see he's playing this aggressively, but that's because he can get away with it. There's nothing really stopping him. You have a disruption, but then immediately you can just phase boots run away from it as a Night Stalker. Right now you're just irritating the Medusa. And still, yet, Miposhka is kind of struggling to do anything important in mid, and now Silent's getting gone onto the bot lane.
Yeah, they've got some damage there. Maybe they could go on to him again if they could find a imprisonment, but Arvin already used it. No chance at it. He also gets the D ward there. So by and large, things looking okay. Oh my goodness. Well, he goes down.
Yeah, that's actually surprising. I'm assuming that Time Lock was on cooldown because he had plenty of mana when he died, but yeah, he was caught in a tough situation somehow. Maybe going a little bit too aggressively on Snako, but ends up going down.
Man, they are just like dominating all of these lanes though. You look at it, 36-7 for the PL. The Quap in the mid lane is also starting to catch up a little bit, but everything's just kind of feeling a lot worse. And the big winner, of course, is this Enchantress. General has just gotten a ton out of this lane so far.
And Night Stalker on the mid lane, he's doing great stuff.
God, Dendi finds the kill with the side blades as well. It's double points for style.
Is Night Stalker like one of the 10 bonus heroes? Did he get like bonus gold? Because I still am
No,
so
man, he got
confused.
first blood. Remember, he got first blood, and then he also got the that one rune.
More,
I don't know.
More props to Navi for actually respecting the power of giving a force to the scan catches them, but a kill Navi general going down to 3 heroes as FN TP to the bot lane.
Good play from Banscore there. Ended up finding him underneath the tower. He was diving, and Roger's going to be forced back as well. So 1-3, and Empire finally on the board in a big way.
The reason I keep harping on Night Stalker is in comparison, his mirror on the other team is Matoshka Kunkka, and this dude is mad broke right now.
Yeah.
Level 3.5, only brown boots, and now he's slowly taking over the mid lane, but that was just because FN went for that gank on Enchantress in the bot lane, and now he has to relinquish that as well. So Maposhka's really struggling to do anything here. They're gonna smoke up though.
Yeah.
Possibly go on Roger.
It's about to be daytime as well, and I'll see if they're going to be able to find the Shadow Poisons there. They are so freaking slow though, and Roger's just going to dodge away from that one and then get the hell out of here. As we decide to turn back around into this might be a little bit scary. Like I said, it's about to be daytime. The torrent also connects Roger in a hell of a lot of trouble, and he is going to go down. They lose Vanscore, but well worth it for that very rich position 4. And Maposhka, he's just gonna hide away, and they can't go after him.
Yeah, I guess the flip side is that at least Medusa didn't get the kill. Otherwise, then it would have definitely been in Empire's favor. But it's a little bit more even because General's getting quite a bit of farm, and he can continue laning 1-1 against this Medusa if this pace continues. But it is nighttime, so you can't rely on Night Stalker randomly coming in for rotations right now.
All right, and this is the scary stuff. Dendi gets a DD, immediately goes to the Ancients and burns through that one stack. There is still the other one in the bottom lane if they want to go for that. Not to mention one over by the Radiant side. So this economy game that they're playing on Navi might come back to bite Empire in the butt.
Yeah, I think whenever the first team starts pushing, it's going to be curious to see what the plan is, because both teams have the potential to just kind of like ram their head against a tower, and how much attention do you want to spend defending it? Would you rather have your TA or Medusa go get farm elsewhere on the map, or do you want to try to go for kills?
Right.
And I think up until Dendi gets his Desolator, they're probably not going to do anything on Navi, and until Silent finishes off his Mask of Madness, they're not really going to do anything on Empire.
Well, and you do see right here as well that they're scouting out and getting a ward over these Ancients. So they'll be able to come and mess with them a little bit. And the rotation down bottom now, they might feel a little bit safer as General getting attacked in the bottom lane with one more stack of Shadow Poison. That should be enough to find the kill. Is it actually going to be enough? Vanscore just ends up going down. General living through it all. He is eventually going to fall in Maposhka. He's also going to pay the price. Ghost Stick in trouble, able to get the time walk away and turn the Chronosphere. FN yells in their face, going to take down one. He misses on the scream though, but Sengoku's still going to die. Now Silent ends up falling as well. They brought in Crystallized for this. They have to jump away yet again. But the big winners there, again, Navi.
It took way longer than they were expecting to finish off that Enchantress. Who needs Untouchable when you can just heal all of the damage that they're doing? Now they find FN, or rather, Roger gets found out by FN.
Yep.
It's daytime, so it's can't fire. It's 17 one-charge, though.
This could still be a pretty nice and easy kill. Jump forward, Ghost Stick looking for a bash, looking for a kill. They found themselves General as well, and Roger, 4 stacks of the Shadow Poison on him. It's level 2, but he's gonna end up dying as well. Roger, not enough stacks on him to find the kill.
Now, I'm not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure at one point this Enchantress is at like 20% HP, but it looks like she's at 100% HP.
I know. She's a silly hero. What a hero, honestly. Almost 1,000 HP also, and maxing out the heal.
It has potential. Like I said, Empire does not have burst damage aside from this Queen of Pain, and you can burst damage to deal against something like a DOT heal. So Enchantress is definitely getting away with murder right now, far more than she should be able to, and props to Navi for responding to that survivability in that bot tier 1 fight. They saw the opportunity, Enchantress still went down in the end, the Mystic Snake, but she bought enough time that the team could come in and get killed. Same thing here. The Night Stalker was caught out, but it didn't matter because Enchantress would come in and, I guess, tank.
Yeah.
Which is something that you don't hear very often.
And look at this. Dendy, after they get the D ward on the Ancients, they knew what was going to be there. He's just going back in and taking them down, and now has a completed Desolator at sub 12 minutes. I don't know. I don't know how this works. And now, Silent. Oh lordy, they realize that he's there. They do have swap because Venge is level 7. They're diving behind the tower. CIS Dota. They got it off before the mana shield came out as well.
Yeah, this is effective movement, especially by Roger. Roger is the for sure. Darkness is used. Vengsor can't see anything. Barely can even see where he's walking, but he's gonna hide. It's not really worth diving again for a Shadow Demon, especially if no one TP. So now they've
no man, that's what they're going for. Why not? Let's just kill everybody. Kill everybody. God, this is a terrifying combination. And I mean, against this former team, Roger, he's making the work, making the moves, striking here at them.
He's making more moves going up at the top. You could TP onto the shrine if you're Navi.
Long duration silence in general. They're gonna drop the boat. Is it gonna be enough? They do have that damage mitigation onto FN. They pull him back in yet again, and trying to get out of there. Void back up in a second. Can't connect.
Still tons of space creation. Medusa died in bot lane earlier, so she wasn't able to farm, and he wasn't in any of those fights.
Oh no.
Now, we just saw that Desolator was just 700 gold away from a Blink Dagger now.
Almost killing off the courier too. And look at this Vance score. Quick ulti illusion. Crash the server. This is pull the ripcord. It's over. Oh no.
Oh, there goes
Roger.
the
He's going down. This is a really rough one right now. Navi is just rolling over Empire at this stage of the game. 9,000 net worth lead. That's what they need, though. A big Chronosphere onto 2 heroes.
Dude, the
Scream of Pain. It's not enough. Can they kill him off? General starting to fall low. They will have another X Torrent in 4 seconds if they can get it, but they swap him away. General gets out of there. They turn the lights on the Seneko. Crystallize also running away. Is this going to end up working out? This is looking like they're just walking into the meat grinder here. You do get a little banishment now of Dendy. They catch him with the Torrent. This is another big kill. Empire pulling it back. Can they make this work, though? FN almost out of mana. He does have 6 charges as well. Dendy still trying to survive there. Shadow Poison on him. General starting to fall. They get that kill as well. The Torrent onto Dendy. They still haven't been able to beat him down yet. Rogers come back into the fray. This fight's been going on for an entire duration, and, well, there he eventually goes. So the final tally ends up being, I have no idea. Gotta wait for the fight recap.
I'm pretty sure it was just Night Stalker and Enchantress dying.
Nice Torrent, nice kill. Is it gonna happen? Oh no, the Urn. He gets away. They do have FN.
It's nighttime.
Oh, he's away. He's gone. He doesn't have a TP for 40 seconds though.
Okay.
Oh, this is the scan time, but can't do it.
Yeah, near that ancient, Dendy was rightfully apprehensive. For one thing, he's extremely close to his Blink Dagger, and for another thing, TA is not a hero who can take fights 5-on-5, or 5-on-3, this early in the game. So, it was good positioning, Void was going up the hill, and if it was just Void, then Dendy would have for sure gone for a Melt Strike. But the problem is it was Void, and it was Shadow Demon, and it was Kunkka, and Kunkka's Torrent, which will quickly burn off your Refraction. So Dendy just kind of played it cool, and ended up drawing a lot of aggro. Everyone wanted to kill this Dendy, is now Ghost Stick. Gonna TP out, Void is now we go.
Yeah, I saved that one. Good decision, recognizing that he couldn't get away anyways. And 16 minutes in, it's a 10,000 net worth lead.
It's substantial. To say the least. Aegis was claimed by Dendy. So he's definitely outpacing Medusa. Nearly twice the farm of Medusa.
It does feel like this is still a good team for being able to hold high ground, but are they going to be able to do it? Oh, running away again. FN's going to TP out. Roger, does he break the TP? Not quite. And Van Score going to have to be the one who gets taken down, gets away, dies in the fountain to the Orb of Venom.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, God. Was it the Orb of Venom? No, it was Odin Earner. You're definitely right. He doesn't even have an Orb of Venom. Well, that's going to be a big Chronosphere. They take down General. They might even take down Dendy. They pull back in. Double kill and a huge win in spite of the tier 3 tower going down.
We triple kill because that was true Dendy's Aegis. So perhaps overestimating how strong they are, and I guess Empire didn't spend as many resources kind of in that bot tier 1 as Navi were anticipating. BS went out and Night Stalker went out, so you needed one of those heroes to stick back around that tier 3 push. But you know, it's a tier 3 at 17 minutes, you're not going to complain about that if you're Navi.
Absolutely. It was a huge gold swing, like you said, but not enough to really fully tilt the scales. But it does feel like, you know, if you have Silent actually getting into some real items here, keep in mind there's still this Ancient stack that only was partially taken. Things start to turn around a little bit for Empire here. It's still a PL into a Medusa, which is terrifying.
Yeah, one Spirit Lance toss and Silent loses basically a quarter of the mana. So that's just going to get more and more intimidating as the game progresses.
But they got clarity.
That's not even counting what Navi's going to... Oh yeah, clarity.
That's look, fine. It's all okay, right?
What we need is... Man, the problem is Soul Ring doesn't even give you enough mana for your Stone Gaze. Otherwise maybe you gotta do thing type plays.
Yeah. Out mid lane, Navi again going to start to put the pressure onto Empire as they
start.
Maybe continue. That's a good point.
There we go.
It's fair enough. It's really a problem though, because the other issue is that there's all this vision around the map. Like you've got the TA traps here. There's some really good deep wards. So anytime Empire leave their base, Navi has an inkling of it.
Yeah, and that's just at daytime. If you're at nighttime, you can just put any idea of leaving your base out of your mind because you're not going to know where the hell you're going.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
So bottom lane, Snako, Crystallize. They're down here as well. There's an Invis rune, so unless they really feel like there's a strong possibility to catch the Medusa way out of position, likely they're just going to back out. I mean, I guess that they do have darkness available.
These two heroes can do it. It's the most 5 of 5 Death spirits. She has boots and a range up. So I know many games you've been seeing of PS doing lots of damage. That's not happening this game. At least not for the next like 20 minutes or so.
Roger. He has the Spirit Vessel, but no charges.
Man, I love Spirit Vessel. I don't really think it's that great this game, specifically. I mainly like it against, like, healers. Oh, top lane. Ghost Stick.
Oh, God. Run away. Silence. Yeah, they got him. That's a kill.
I would have totally been okay with the defensive chrono in that situation.
Have you seen the interaction where Spirit Vessel disables mana regeneration?
Yeah, but apparently that got fixed.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, because I did see it, and then I was just like, man, that's a great anti-storm spirit item. And Roger finds Silent. But it's daytime.
That was smoke broken, but he doesn't realize that it was smoke broken, and now down bottom, they caught themselves a general. Can they find any more Sonic Wave? Every damn thing thrown into General's face, but he's not dying. This guy's too freaking big, too hard to kill off, and eventually he will be finished, but that's so much committed for one kill, and now nothing really left in the tank. FN, they got the silence off. Oh, he's still got X though, so Roger not able to make it happen. Boy, the jump away. It looks like FN should live through this though.
Yeah, and TP's back to base despite being just a mere like 2,400 units away, but that's what you gotta do against Spirit Vessel. Respect the Vessel, and respect the Enchantress. This general refuses to go down. This is so much energy that you have to spend into killing a hero who normally does not spend this kind of, I guess, normally does not dedicate this kind of energy.
Yeah.
Every single time that General's getting into trouble, then Phantom Lancer conveniently shows up. Crystallize has these boots of travel. He can very quickly start turning around any fight that General's losing.
Mm-hmm. No, it's true, and I guess the other thing too that we got to keep in mind though is it does feel like that is a lot of investment into like early-ish games items, and in general, the draft from Navi. Well, hold on, because think we got ourselves a dead Kunkka, most likely. They do go for the imprisonment there. The runaway, the swap back, the boat is already out, and he's dead. I guess the point I was trying to make is they now catch crystallized, and I'm never going to be able to make my point, is that if this Medusa does start to get towards some of these later game items, things feel like they could maybe turn back around. She's not that far behind the PL now. You know, get into a Scotty, you start to get some of those later game talents. Things maybe don't look as terrible for Empire if they can keep holding out. What do you think about that?
The problem is it's not just the Phantom Lancer. You have to worry about the Phantom Lancer, and you have to worry about the TA, and the TA is massively outpacing the Queen of Pan. So like, if both your 1 and your 2 were both just like a step, or maybe a step and a half behind the enemy's 1 and 2, then yes, a Medusa could definitely win one team fight and start turning it around. But right now, this Queen of Pain has had to go for a defensive Yules just to deal with the silence from the Night Stalker, and that's not a damage item. And now she's going for a Shiva's, and that's not really a damage item either on a Queen of Pain. So this is not a Queen of Pain who can kind of jump in, cause chaos, and then draw everyone back into the Medusa's clutches. This is a Queen of Pain who needs... Actually, Dendi is the one who's running away, but I guess Dendi doesn't know where the rest of Empire is. But yeah, this is a Queen of Pain who's not going to be intimidating for at least another 15 minutes or so.
Yeah, it's true. There's a lot of issues in this game, and I mean, it's feeling definitely like Navi, the ones in control, the ones that are waiting for that next Roshan, still 30 seconds before it's capable of respawning. And, well, 23 minutes in, it's a 17,000 net worth lead. Navi had never really looked back to the very early stages of this when they got that initial first flood.
That was disciplined. Roger now has a gem, actually completed before his Aghanim Scepter, but when you have this much map control at 23 minutes into the game, you don't really need the Aghanim Scepter quite.
Ghost Stick. Is the play? Time, is it the place? Is it the moment? No. It's gonna run away from him. Maybe he can get something together a little bit later on. Who knows?
Well, again, conveniently, the gem has been picked up by Roger. I imagine it's possibly in response to seeing a Shadow Amulet or something in the Void, so the initiation power, I mean, like, Navi are just consistently one step ahead of Empire this game.
Yeah. Well, Ghost Stick again looking for anybody, but not able to find it.
Yeah, Navi, no one's defending the bot tier 3. There's no reason that they should be venturing out of their jungle.
So Nico just holding strong in the mid lane. There's still only one tier 1 tower that's left alive for Navi, and I guess that in the next few minutes, you know, you could think about trying to get a little bit like better vision over there. They have some vision over the area, but if the fight did break out, they wouldn't have much on this sort of other side where the high ground is.
That's true, but you see how much time Empire has to dedicate in this area because they lost their top shrine all those ages ago. Not only did Navi quickly take that top tier 3, but they followed up with the shrines, and so Empire, they can't like let Medusa farm elsewhere because she has nowhere to TP to in case Roche just breaks out. And Roche will break out. You have the Vengeance, you have the Wave of Terror on the Vengeance Spirit, you have Desolator, Melt on TA. This Roche is going to go down in an instant. I don't think Ghost can do this by himself.
No, I mean, he has the Vlads. They have the Scotty done too, but they are sitting right underneath that TA trap, and, well, they get a D ward here with these illusions. Not bad, but they need to get another ward down inside the pit, and they do now. Van Score sees a herd of PL illusions coming at him, and
I like that.
Silent can only deal with them very shortly. That Mask of Madness.
Yeah, this is actually great for Navi. They don't have to take Roche anytime soon. Empire have all 5 heroes there, and they're like, please just go to the pit. I know you want to take this here, Roche, because we can't do it. You have to do it. And Navi are like, that's cool, you know.
Yeah.
We'll take it on our own time. You can just do your own thing, and now Shadowblade Initiation, these are not the 2 heroes you want to catch. Dendi might be, but
jump board, Chrono, no, the reaction, great reaction there from Dendi, but they might be able to still take these guys down and make things a little bit scarier for Navi. Roger ends up going down as well. They buy back immediately, want to get into this fight. They still have Stone Gaze if they want to use that to try and retreat. They're going to pop it right now. The boat comes out as well, BKB done. Time to get the hell out of there, but Navi still looking to chase and silent, left completely alone. He doesn't have a TP, he doesn't have any way to get out of here, and the Medusa is done.
I think General's pretty pleased with that. So if Dendi didn't get that blink off, for one thing, I'm not 100% sure if they could have killed him, because again, they don't really have very much damage, and Dendi would have been caught on the furthest edge of the Chrono where only Queen of Pain would have been able to damage him.
Right.
But him getting out just 100% sealed the deal that Navi were going to be able to see that fight. It's probably not necessary for Roger to buy back on the Night Stalker in that situation, but you have such a big lead right now, a little bit more of a delay on your Aghanim Scepter in order to 100% secure a wand fight is definitely worth the risk.
Well, I mean, we're getting close to the time now. We've got ourselves an Aegis and Cheese. Crystallize holding on to the Cheese, and Aegis is held, obviously, by Dendi. So I guess kind of the question now is, going forward, how do they try and finish off and end this game?
Slowly regain map control. It's one aspect. So the one person...
Oh, I mean Navi.
Oh.
Navi.
Oh, well, I mean... They have 1,000 ways that they can close out this game. That's not the hard question. The hard question is how did Empire try to not close out this game. I mean, Navi, they have the good split push potential. So, you know, Dendi can burn down a lane. BOT, PL can burn down a lane. The rest of the 3 heroes can go down the mid lane. That's one option. You could just send Dendi, BKB, Aegis into a lane, let him siege it. He has his pike, so he has bonus range, so it's not even that big of a commitment. Or you could just wait for a pick. Nightstalker's gonna get that Aghanim Scepter eventually. He's about to hit his level 18 darkness, so he's gonna be able to just keep it permanently dark eventually. So there are many options for Navi. For Empire, the one thing is that they were able to recover a gem whenever they killed Roger with that Chronosphere, so they can ever so slightly start killing off TA traps and planting some wards, and you know, once Roger completes the Aghanim Scepter, the gem will probably still be out of stock. But I don't think they're going to get that kind of damage now. Navi's pushing up the spot territory.
Oh, we've got Max Juxtaposed talent. Now they have an army of PL illusions of their own. Need to go micro those, sending them after Dendi.
Okay.
He's actually getting all of his mana burn. Not a bad way to start that. BKB pops, and that is decent. That works out quite well right now for Empire.
Yeah, not necessarily worth the BKB charge to drop that Shadow Demon with the pike. I guess Dendi may have accidentally missed for a second, because usually you just go for those 4 attacks with your Meld Strike after a pike like immediately, but Dendi was kind of stalling. Maybe he was trying to bait out a disruption, like a defensive disruption by Shadow Demon, but Shadow Demon did not disrupt himself. He just ate all 4 attacks, maybe because it was delayed, but yeah, they traded BKB charge for it. Like you said, Empire is relatively okay with that.
Well, the other thing that we got to keep our eyes on, Roger getting close to his Aghanim Scepter, so if it wasn't already a problem, it certainly is now. We've got a Maelstrom done for the Medusa, and the Heart done for the PL. So he is sitting on a comfortable 3,200 HP. This guy is nigh impossible to kill.
Yeah, that's comfortable, right? That's real comfortable. He's a cheese as well in case he does reach critical HP, which would be a miracle for Empire to pull off, because really they're only damage dealer right now. Like, oh, yep. Bye-bye,
Oh, maybe a turnaround, maybe a way to get him out of there. They're still slowing. God dang, he takes a hell of a lot of damage, and the Spirit Vessel should finish him off as well. Chronosphere on its... Okay, they also have the Stone Gaze down there. Sonic Wave, they come off, they burn through the eight. Roger barely living in this moment. FN, can he find the finish? He will have a Secure Pain when he gets out, but Roger already too far away. They do go for the Hurricane Pike and the Blink Away, which barely keeps FN alive. But final tally, it ends up being nobody dead. Yeah, that's again not bad. Empire making this work.
I'm super surprised that Miposhka survived all that. I don't think he even had, wasn't on cooldown, so I don't even think he had a rump buff, but he ends up surviving. And I don't think that Navi are going to be discontent with it. The BKB is ready for TA. She did not spend in that engagement, so they can just keep on pushing here.
Down to 8 seconds, but not terrible. And well, waiting for everything to be used again. They pull back in one, and poor Miposhka will get punished.
Yeah, with Chrono being down, Navi has nothing to fear. Sonic Wave is down, Stone Gaze is down, all the ultimates have been spent. Whereas Navi, they have no big cooldowns.
Oh lordy.
Keep on rolling.
Oh god, Vanscore's just done. They blink in again. Dendy's taking a lot of damage from Silent, but Silent is not going to survive this. And buyback status, nobody has it. This could potentially just be it if Navi want to strong arm it, and it looks like indeed that's what they're going to do. The Spirit Vessel going to bring Dendy back up to full HP, and GG is called. Game number 1.